We might be a little greener than normal, but welcome back to this lucky episode 21 of Panther Playback on March 17th, 2023. I'm Avery Smith.
And I'm Emily Brainerd. Please and thank you. In real news, the other week, Pelham United hosted the You Matter Fun Run to spread awareness for mental health.
One of our reporters went down to interview the amazing people who came about this program. On to you, Emma Grace Morgan.
Hey, I'm Emma Grace, and I'm at the Pelham Rec Center for the You Matter Fun Run. Let's take a closer look.
So today we have what we call the You Matter Fun Run or Walk, and it started from this little tiny lady that came into my room one day with a bright idea. Speak about it.
The fun run is to have awareness for suicide prevention, and we are partnering up with Vineyard Family Services, and all proceeds are going to that organization. And so it's just we're running for someone you love and someone that matters to you, because everybody matters.
We decided to use Vineyard as our main proceed for the fun run because they do so much for our schools and our community already.
We just want to say thank you so much for everyone's support. We're super grateful, and we really do feel like it's an honor to serve our community, especially our public schools. Vineyard Family Services does feeding programs, and we do mentoring, and we do parenting programs in the community. And so Backpack Buddies is just one of our programs that we do, that we service all three school systems. And with sponsors and events like this, we're able to feed over 1,000 public school students the whole year.
The You Matter Fun Run is to raise awareness for suicide. Many clubs, organizations, and businesses came out to help support the cause. While some people ran, there were many more activities you could be doing: painting hands, buying food and drinks, purchasing a You Matter shirt, and walking around seeing all the different stations. Let's hear from what Ms. Stewart has to say about the FTA's contribution to the run.
I'm a CTE teacher, and I'm actually responsible for the food trucks. We're responsible, FTA, Future Teachers of Alabama.
We're helping people at the food trucks or walking around handing out buttons and basically just spreading the cause and why we're here today.
While FTA was there to make the food trucks happen, HOSA was there to teach kids CPR, Panther Pals were there to lend any further information, TCA, and many more. Furthermore, let's hear from all the different runners on why they've decided to run.
I am here to run with my two girls, my wife Candace and my daughter Ava.
I'm running in support of the students and the staff at Pelham High School.
I'm running to support my community and get myself out of the house.
It's a way to show people that they don't have to feel insecure about themselves.
Above all, remember, you matter. For PHS News, I'm Emma Grace.
Dessert and Drama is coming up once again this year on March 23rd. Sign-ups are in room T206 by the auditorium, and make sure to see Lauren Gash if you have any questions.
On Wednesday, March 22nd, make sure to wear a hat to support the Leukemia Research Foundation. But remember to bring in $1 to your first period teacher in order to participate.
Speaking of dressing up, Senior Dress Up Week is next week. Seniors and only seniors, you will be able to dress up each day of the week for the countdown for Senior Field Day. We cannot wait to see everyone's outfits.
A couple of weeks ago, HOSA has been very busy with their events at their state leadership competition. Here's Lauren Gash on that.
This past December, Pelham HOSA students took a test evaluating their health skills to advance onto their state leadership conference.
We had all of our students excited and ready as we can get them. It's a big test, but most events it's like the top 20 in the state qualify. And then that evening, Thursday evening, we got to celebrate a birthday. And during the birthday party for Connor McDonald, we found out that the people that qualified for the next day. So Connor McDonald qualified in medical reading. So it's essentially he had to read 5 books and get tested over 5 books.
So I didn't know if I had qualified for the final, qualified as a finalist or not until like 11:30 at night. And it was quite a surprise, actually. It was actually on my birthday, so it was a nice final present for me.
Then Esteban Alvarez qualified in sports medicine, and so he took a test in December, a test that day, and then he had to do a skills portion the next day.
And I was freaking out, like 2 reasons. I was excited, and I was also nervous, like really nervous, because I had to study even more because it was gonna be even harder. So
Connor McDonald won first in the state in medical reading, and Esteban Alvarez won third in sports medicine.
I was really excited on the inside, like I could barely talk, and when I got down the stage, all I could do was smile. Like I was not talking, I just had a big smile on my face.
And I don't know, I just remember just walking, go to the place where the first place person stands, getting a medal and looking at the camera, and I was just on cloud 9. I mean, it was just a really great experience. I got a little banner at home that says state champion, and it was really fun that I was able to do that just by reading a couple of books, which I already like to do.
If you're interested in anything medical, we're really kind of the place for you. You don't have to be specifically geared towards sports medicine. It really covers everything. We're really pushing for some good artists next year. There are some events where you can design the pin, and the pin design that gets picked goes on our shirts, and so everyone across the state wears that. There's a couple events where you go in and they give you a topic and you have to design a poster or design a flyer, or I just need some artists. We don't have anyone that's ever done the artist one, so that's great. And if I have any theater folks that want to do the public service announcement where you can make a commercial and star in your own commercial, that would be a really good one that we could fill that we really haven't had in multiple years. So there's really a place for everybody. It's not all testing events. Some of them are actually performance skills, so it's really kind of cool. So if you are interested at all, I can help you find a place. I would love to plug you in and get you involved if you're not involved in anything else.
Esteban and Connor will be advancing on to nationals this summer in Dallas, Texas. Congratulations to you both. If you are interested in HOSA or art and theater, visit Miss Hall in A107.
Spring has finally sprung, and you know what that means.
Spring break is almost here. We know you all are so excited, so we asked y'all what your plans are for this upcoming break. Take a look.
Hey Panthers, we know everyone's ready for spring break, so let's go talk about our plans. What are your spring break plans?
Going to the gym.
Oh, which gym?
24E.
That's a good gym.
It is. Spring break plans.
Nothing. I just want to go home.
Let's go. Come on.
What are your plans for spring break?
Seaside with my girlfriend.
Aww.
Or the lake.
Which one? Which one do you rather do?
I don't know.
What are your spring break plans?
Hopefully I go to the beach with Emma.
Great idea. Emma, what are your spring break plans?
Going to the beach.
With who?
Kenzie and Jada.
Great idea.
Spring break plans.
I'm be hanging out with Natalie all spring break. Say hey, Natalie.
Hey.
And that's my spring break plan.
I got that goalie Riz.
Goalie Riz.
Goalie Riz.
What are your plans for spring break?
Probably just go to the beach and work out and stuff like that.
What beach are you going to?
PCB.
Oh, that's a good beach. What are your spring break plans?
So for spring break, I plan to go to England and to Brussels.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Yeah, Europe. It's fun.
Do y'all have an excursion plan or something?
Yeah, so we're going to go to Canterbury, which is where the Archbishop of Canterbury is the head of the English church. So it'll be a really interesting time. And then in Brussels, we'll get to see all sorts of really cool things. Brussels is in Belgium.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely be eating some Belgian waffles.
That's great. Thank you for telling me about this. What are your plans for spring break?
I'm going to be working all week at the golf course. So if anybody wants to come visit me, please do, because it's just a lot of old, creepy golfers all day.
Well, she could have came to Punta with us, but she decided not to.
What are our spring break plans?
Plan to chill. Play a little bit of 2K. Play a little bit of Fortnite. Take some dubs.
What are your plans for spring break?
Oh, I'm going to Paris.
Actually?
Yes.
That is so cool. I wish I was going to Paris too. Can I come with you? Okay, it sounds like I can't come, so if y'all want to go fund me for a ticket, that'd be great. What are your plans for spring break?
So since it's March, spring, basically landscaping. That's all I'm gonna do, spring break. So hit me up. Let's see, my phone number is 205-230-7994. I'll cut your grass for a discounted rate. Cause
What's the discount?
I don't know, whatever I want.
it your business or your like family members or your friend?
It's mine. Hit me up.
What's it called?
It's called Rudy's Landscaping.
Wow.
So, can I cut y'all's grass?
He's back, and of course, he's with his cowboy hat. Here's Seth Ross with your sports news.
Howdy. Welcome to sports. PHS Sports. Boys soccer took on Fort Payne Tuesday but fell 0-5. They still have a big regional game tonight against Briarwood here at 7. Make sure you come out to support the guys. Now here's everyone's favorite goalie, Raul Hernandez, as your athlete of the week.
10 to the 5. Touchdown Panthers!
What's up, Panthers? I'm Mikel Prince with your athlete of the week, goalkeeper Raul Hernandez. First, I want to talk about the game against Briarwood that went the penalty kicks. Where did you find the poise to stop that crucial goal to help y'all win?
So when the Briarwood player stepped up, I read his body language and he looked a lot nervous. And I got in his head a little bit and I guessed the right way and stopped the PK.
All right, good to hear. And obviously the standard for this year, any other year for Pelham soccer, is to win state. But do you have any other goals for the team this year?
My goals for the team is to go undefeated in area. We have a really tough area. And also to always play as a family.
All right. I know that was kind of a tougher question for you. I mean, you're a first-year starter. Not only that, you're a first-year starter at a position nobody really would want to take on as a goalkeeper. But how do you think you felt to step up?
At first, it took me a little bit to ease into it, that starting spot. And once we played 3 or 4 games, I felt a lot comfortable and a lot more confident in my ability to play.
And lastly, which professional goalkeeper do you look up to or mirror your game off of?
I look up to the U.S. keeper, Matt Turner, because we kind of relate. Him in high school, he struggled a lot and made a lot of mistakes, but now he's playing on one of the best teams in the world, and I want to be exactly like him.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. With that, I'm Mikel Prince with your Athlete of the Week.
What's up, y'all? It's Jake Garner here with a Pelham soccer highlight. Here we have your Pelham Panthers taking on the Briarwood Lions in their first area match of the season. Here we have Reese Frost cutting in, Raul coming out, and Ian beats him to it, but Ale is able to save it off the goal line. Sawyer Felton shoots it, and Raul makes an amazing diving save to the left. After 90 minutes, the game is still tied, so we go into PKs. Leo Montoya steps up, shoots it to the right, and drills his first PK. After that, Clemson commit Matthias Lieb steps up and drills his, so it is 1-1. We have Elder Esquivel take his, he hits his, that puts us up 2-1. Sawyer Felton steps up and Raul saves it to his left, that still leaves it 2-1. Roddy steps up and drills his, that makes it 3-1. Another Briarwood kid steps up, misses his, it is still 3-1. Ale for the game steps up, ice in his veins, and drills it, that puts it at 4-1. Your Pelham Panthers win the first area game of the season. If you want to, come out and support us this Friday when they play Indian Springs at 7 o'clock. As you all could tell, Raul Hernandez was the man of the match. Go Panthers.
Well, that's all for this week's PHS Sports. Thanks for stopping by.
Happy to see y'all on this St. Patrick's Day. I hope y'all have a great weekend.